Now let's talk about consonant blends. Only some consonants can be followed by another consonant. When we say these two sounds, we slide them together to make a blended sound. We know that words are formed by placing letters in a particular order, and that a word can begin with either a consonant or a vowel. However, we must remember something. We must remember that all initial consonants, now hear me out carefully, all initial consonants can be followed by a vowel. For example, in the word pen, E can come after the consonant P, or A can come after the consonant P to make the word pan. But can you think of a word where the word starts with BD? Most probably not. Can you think of a word where the word starts with BO? That's right. There are so many that come to my mind. BOY boy, BODY body, BOOK book. And I'm sure you've thought of a few as well. So there are only some consonants that can be followed by another consonant. When we say these two sounds, we slide them together to make a blended sound. Let's understand this concept by way of a few examples. Let's take the word flick. The spelling is F-L-I-C-K. F and L are the two consonants at the beginning of the word flick. F and L, but F and L, the sounds that they make are sliding into each other to make the L sound. So, there are two sounds, yes, the sounds F and the sound L, but they are blended together to make the consonant blend, which is L. Please don't confuse this with consonant teams or digraphs. In consonant digraphs, two consonants are making one sound, like WH clearly makes the single sound W, as in the word where. But in the word flick, the initial consonant sound is fl. So there are two sounds, but they are blending together. It's not flick, it's flick. Now let's talk a little bit more about initial consonant blends. Words are formed by placing letters in a particular order or sequence. We are already aware of that. And we are also aware that a word can begin with any vowel. Example, apple begins with an A, egg with an E, in with an I, orange with an O, and up with a U. A word can begin with any consonant. Example, box, house, man, kite, zoo. All initial consonants can be followed by a vowel. Example, wag, pet, win, pot, hug. Only some consonants can be followed by another consonant. When we say these two sounds, we slide them together to make a blended sound. Now let's take a look at a few words that begin with a consonant blend. Black, drop, spot, frog, twin, play, stop. Let's understand these initial consonant blends better. Before we begin, let me tell you that the letters L and R are most often used in blended consonants. Okay, now let's take a look at a few blends. B, bl, br, k, kl, kr, f, fl, fr, g, bl, gr, p, pl, pr, d, bl, dr, t, tl, kr. Now these are just the initial consonant blends. I'm sure you can think of a lot of words which start with these two consonants. The reason why I did this sliding is for you to understand how they slide into each other at the beginning of words. Let's take the consonant S. There are so many other consonants that join in, and there are plenty other words. For instance, with S, if there is the consonant C, it makes the sk sound. Or K, it makes the sk again sound, right? Think of a word with sk, skin. Or L, sl, slim. Or M, sm, smile. Or N, sn, snap. Or P, sp, spoon. Or Q, squ, squad. Or T, st, string. Or W, sw, swing. Or let's take, say, 3 letters together, 3 consonants together at the beginning of a word. They too can slide into each other. For instance, S, C and R, 3 consonants, skr in the word scrap. Or S, P and L, spl in the word splash. Or S, P and R, spur in the word spring. Or S, T and R, stir in the word string. Did you see how these consonants slid into each other? So, they are making 3 distinct sounds, but the sounds are sliding into each other. Now, there are also final consonant blends. They are at the end of a word and always follow a vowel. The vowel and the consonant blend form a letter string. Let me explain this by way of an example. Let's take the word camp. The final consonant blend in this word is M and P or mp. And did you notice mp follows the vowel A, and A and P together form a letter string. These letter strings appear in many words, which we call rhyming words. Using the string amp, we can form so many words. Stamp, clamp, lamp. You get the idea, right? Now, let's take a look at a few more words. Bend, pink, old, must. Now let's take the first word, bend. Can you identify the final consonant blend here? N and D, nd. And it follows the vowel E. And the string here is END. Can you think of some words with the string END? Send, lend, trend. In the word pink, the final consonant blend is N and K, nk. And it follows the vowel I. The string here is I and K. Can you think of some words with the string ink? Well, ink itself is a word. Think, link, drink. In the word old, the final consonant blend is old, L and D. And it follows the vowel O. And the string here is OLD, the word itself. Can you think of some words with the string old? Bold, sold, told. And in the word must, the final consonant blend is ST, st. And it follows the vowel U. And the string here is UST. Can you think of some words with the string UST? Dust, trust, gust. Let's now talk about silent letters. In some words, certain consonants are not pronounced. These are often called silent letters. Let me share a few examples with you. A couple of words that we use ever so often. The word no, which is spelled as K-N-O-W. The K is silent. Similarly, in the word knife as well, K is silent. L is silent in the words walk and calm. W in the words write and ring. N in the words autumn and hymn. G in the words gnaw and gnome. T in the words listen and castle. B in the words lamb and climb. And GH in the words high and night. Isn't it fascinating? There are plenty words that we use every day that have silent letters in them. Well, that's all for now on consonants. Now don't forget to watch our other related videos on short vowels and long vowel sounds, and also the one on the C and K rule. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.